Seems fine. Getting the turn 5 visit on curve is certainly nice, but there's lots of times I can do that. It just has to be not when I'm sitting on four mana for 4 turns and then draw a gate. Opponent goes first. I do not wish to accelerate my opponent right now. Oh, he's stuck on lands. I'm getting very ahead right now with just some life linking going. Is he stuck on lands again? No. Okay. I'm actually tempted to run out Plague Crafter here, but I'm not going to. I think just 5 life is good enough. Slept funny, I'm stiff in my shoulder. Oh, that's an annoying one. Trades with my creatures. Alright, I guess the fun's over. Need a land now. Am I getting any value out of Plague Crafter with this on the board? Probably not. We managed to get 7 life out of that. Not too bad. Bad to Assassin's Trophy that, but he's got 6 mana, 5 mana already. I mean, I might get worse stuff, but I don't really want to get too far behind on the board, and this is fucking up my Plague Crafter ability. So maybe not. I just need a land now. Any land gets me Lich. Can't trophy your own creatures. It's only opponents. Permanents. Alright, game. Come on now. We're running 17 lands. Why have we been mana screwed for 4 games in a row? Opponent just threw up on my board. Apparently having all these 2 drops that he just hasn't been playing. That's so annoying. Fucking finally. Alright.
Quitters never win.
Hey, really, Yuri Gargan?
Sub alert seems to not function properly.
Seems to be working fine for me, friend. Thanks for the resub. I don't understand how we can get, like, screwed on, like, okay, whatever. Sure. Keep a 3-lander, get screwed on land. We've never hit 5 mana in a reasonable time. It's always been sitting here 1 or 2 turns behind waiting. We had a great opener, too. Opponent got screwed on land slightly, and then we got screwed on lands. I don't know. Maybe it's just sealed. Another problem for me. Alright. He's out of cards in his hand. There's a lot of things that can go wrong for me here, but I can also win from this position. So he's got 10 if he uses the Guild Mage's second half. Well, 10 if I can't block, but... Don't think I need a 1/1 Death Toucher. Might take the land. Gives me 2 more life to do that. Can actually still attack with that. Still have 4 blockers. And it's increments of 2 that I need to block the Guild Mage. Nice play. Sure you didn't want to use that to deal 3 extra damage to me? Whatever. Alright, feeling a little bit better now. Oh, he has first strike. Oh yeah, you're right, I would have just lost it. For some reason I thought it was... I was thinking it was like the fucking 2/1 first striker on defense again, but no, this is a proper first striker. Okay, that's scary. Can't play anything this turn though. Yeah. Alright, so I think it's just Worm again this turn. Gain a billion more life. So he will have +3/+3 to +2/+2 to everything. So his power will be 4. Okay. That was apparently enough. Okay. Well, I was just waiting to see if I could kill him versus survive that. But turns out 2 worms there. Worm again better than Giant. I think he was playing Selesnya Splashing Black. A little bit hard to tell. All of his cheap creatures were white, and he went off when he got white mana. And I'm not entirely sure what colors he was playing. He got screwed early game. So, I mean, I'm really glad we got that life linking going early game, because we would have lost without it. We got screwed so hard. Which is so good, entirely. I'm not starting with 5/4 because my opponent can give all of his creatures menace by tapping the Guild Mage, which means I need blockers in increments of 2, and I needed more than 1 blocker. So, yeah, Lich is a monster. It's a mythic, so you never fucking see it. I told you, my sealed day, or the day that I did the pre-release event, one of my opponents had 2 of them in his deck, and he played them on turn 4 and turn 5 against me. Hand's not very exciting. We're missing double black somehow, but I'm going to keep it. What does the second do? Well, it's still, you got to remember, it's a tempo creature when you attack with it, because it's a 4/3 indestructible creature. So it doesn't do nothing. It puts a shit ton of pressure on you. Nice draw, by the way, but now I need less lands. Alright, we're out of gas. There was some other crazy card he had in that deck too. I don't remember what the fuck it was. It was just a really good deck. Tempted to make him discard. But I think a 3/3 on the board is better. We've had a 2/3/4. I need to draw less lands at this point, though. Alright, how about some Deadly Visits so I can fix my lands, or Tristani, or the Lich, or what else do we have for Powerhouse Black cards? Deadly Visit would be the best. I get my dude back and get to remove that flying threat. Oh my god. Yeah, that's bad news. Swamp? Swamp is not what I needed here. Thank you, game. Giving me fucking nothing. Alright, let's run out our planes, I guess. I don't know how this has happened. I've screwed 4 games in a row and now I'm flooding. Well, we know what to think about that. Speaking of, I gotta go ask about that emote. Good one, I guess. Do I want to trade Hired Poisoner for Vernandi's Shieldmate? Not really. I trade Monument for Loxodon, though. Does have instant speed interaction. That's unfortunate. Give me that 4/4. Give it to me so I can attack with the worm. And also don't have Call of the Culprit or any pump spells. Pump spell is just as bad in the offense as it is in defense. I'm not at all upset by this if it is pump spell here. I'm gonna live with that. Okay. What is his end of turn? Assassin's Trophy? That'd be bad. That's pretty bad too. Alright. Come on, deck. I need to not have twice the number of lands my opponent has in play. That means half the options. Thank you. Seems really good. Oh, I can play it. Nice. Okay. I didn't think I could play it when I looked at my mana curve situation, but looks like I can. Should be looking for multicolored cards to eat, like the statue, because you can recur those. That was the wrong target. Alright. Could steal the hawk, but I like concocting the worm back. Oh, maybe 2 creatures, maybe not good enough. Jesus, the answers. Okay, sure. So there goes my lifelink. Surveil 3. Probably still better than stealing the Hawk right now. Yep. This card doesn't really help me very much either. I mean, maybe. We're just still like, super low unplayable as compared to my opponent. Come on. So massively punished for that. We actually just lost. We know what our next card is and it's not good enough. Well, that sucks ass. Really, screw, flood. That's been our 4 turns here. Alright. We'll lose to that shit. Opponent was playing Selesnya, splashing black for removal. We could have... There was a decision point right there. It was whether or not to take the Hawk. It just felt like... I don't know. I guess he had no other flyers, but we were at 8. So we were potentially having like 6 turns to draw an answer to the Hawk. Any of our removal would have been fine. I don't know. Just seemed kind of bad. Maybe should have dumped the monument. The monument didn't directly change the board, but if my board had been Worm attacking each turn plus potentially the monument, like I start to actually put pressure on his life total. He was at 16 before we put the +3/+2 on the bat or the bird. I mean, whatever it was, the Candlelight Vigil just countered the shit out of me, which really sucks. But I'm not sure that I would have changed my play. Surveil 3 just seems so good at that stage in the game to like get rid of the junk, and there were 2 lands there, so I would have had no gas for at least 2 more turns. So I don't know. I think I got punished for doing probably what I would do every time. Alright, somehow we don't have a proper amount of swamps again. For a deck running 9 sources of swamp and 7 sources of green, we sure do seem to get a bizarre distribution. Actually a nice play for us. Hopefully no dead weight. Gorgon. I mean, I could go all in on this Child of Night in Assassin's Trophy, the Gorgon. Swing with the Beetle. Otherwise, it's play out the Beetle. I don't want to just play out the Beetle. Alright. I hate playing this so early. Especially when we're low on value in our hand. I don't know. I don't know if that's right or not. Feels kind of bad, honestly. I get in for 5 damage here, though. Create a 4/3 lifelinker. Gain another 4 life. He didn't surveil last turn. I'm not sure what his consideration is here. Wow, like broke the game to like swing that hard. Sure. I mean, I think we're about to run into the 5 mana Deadly Visit though, common removal at 5 mana. Seems very unlikely you can't deal with the Child of Light with 5 mana. Child of Night with 5 mana rather. So we'll see. If you can't, great. Then I get paid off for this. But it feels like a lot of times this gets blown out. Just what is my other hand? My other play? Rampaging Monument, pass. Don't block the Gorgon. I mean, maybe. We have very powerful cards in this deck. Perhaps I don't wish to accelerate a game quite as much as this. Beetle value. Nice draw. Said he didn't have an answer for the Child of Night, so this is pretty exciting for us. That top deck. Oh, he's got Necrotic Wound with 3. It's too bad. Alright. So we didn't get our 4 more life, 4 more damage. We're out of cards. We can play pretty much anything we top deck except Tristani right now. Or the Worm. 4 in graveyard. 4 in graveyard. Alright, but that's not a creature. That's a creature. Now play every card in our deck. We did accelerate my opponent's mana by 1. But we're equal lands right now. Again, I'm not actually sure this monument is better than the 4/3 for 4. It would have been exactly identical on this board, but maybe. Hello, Spaghetti Spaghetti. Opponent with decisions. Yep. Chump the rat or not to chump the rat? Not to chump the rat. Sure. Oh, he's got instant speed interaction. That sucks. Artful takedown. Losing my monument. Feels bad. I mean, this is technically a playable card, but in this board state, it's barely playable. I need to draw some of the actual cards that do something in my deck. Let's list them out. Lich. Tristani would be good, but I don't want it right now because I can't play it. So it's Lich, either of the worms, anything that surveils. The other connive concoct would be good here. Anything except lands. We've drawn 3 out of our last 5 draw steps, 4 draw steps. Alright, every card is live in our deck right now. That seems like a card that you'd like to draw at this stage in the game. A nice top deck. Different than a land. Give me a fucking top deck that doesn't suck deck. So opponent just got rid of a land, drew an extra card. That's the one I want to see. Let's hope he doesn't have immediate removal for it. Trying to think of what exiles. If he's got another necrotic wound, does it have to hit the graveyard? If the creature would die this turn, exile it instead. So I don't even think that exiles. Because I just don't die. I go to indestructible and don't die. Alright, well that's really good for us. We needed a card like that immediately. Artful Takedown would do it. Oh my god. What? Your last draw steps were Watcher in the Mist into City Sphinx Watch with a fucking Severed Strand you've been holding on to? If he wants to trade it off to the Sphinx, he does not. Okay. I think that's funny. I think in his position I would have sacked the Wall of Mist and blocked, but maybe not. Maybe that was the right play to sack the dude. Five creatures in graveyard. This makes that lethal if he doesn't block it. Is it better in Tristani? Probably. Yeah, I think his play of sacrificing Watcher, I don't think it would have been on my mind to sacrifice the Watcher. I think it was better than what I was going to do. The Lich was such a good top deck. Such a good top deck. Sure. So this is what happened to me in Sealed with the Lich, so I just could never get rid of it. It's a good one. It's at 1 right now with that. I don't draw an answer. I got 3 cards to do it, and we got 2 Deadly Visits left in the deck. He's still drawing 2 answers a turn. It's pretty strong. Yes. Yes. Alright, well that one was close. The mid game where we were top decking with nothing really sucked. I think we did overinvest in the Child of Night. I think that was this game, right? Opponent was playing Dimir. Lich carrying us to victory. Can't deck yourself with Lich, chat. It doesn't kill you. Lich has to be dead to die to being decked. Going first. 1 removal, no card there. We need another swamp deck. I don't think I keep that.
Renewal. Welcome back.
Immediately punished for ever thinking of looking for cards that weren't 2 more lands. I think I lose this one, chat. Mulligans. I don't think I can go down to 5. So we're hoping for lands. Best card on the bottom of our deck doesn't help. All right. All right. So we're gonna mulligan into a Dimir deck and then just never have lands again. Awesome. I'll just record this as a loss. I don't mind the double black source there. It means any source unlocks the Blood Operative, which is relevant. Holy shit. 25 turns of doing nothing. No Chemistry's in sight. Whisper Agent's just as bad. I needed him not to have a play there. You had a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 5. I think it was 2 2s. That's right, it was a 2, a 2, a 3, and a 5. Just fucking stop. And a capture sphere, so his hand is better than capture sphere over there. Alright, I think this is where the sealed deck ends, unfortunately. This is the downside of not playing best of 3s. Another creature, another threat. This one adds damage to the board, makes it so I can't block. 8. We're down to 1, 2, I guess. Can't survive. There's nothing I can do that will kill the Watcher and deal with the other cards after this turn. Alright, deck, fuck you. Alright. Well, we had crazy mana issues. For 17 lands, we went with our deck, which we played 8 games with. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games where we were mana screwed. 5 of them were screw, and one of them was a the other one, flood.